Hey everyone, welcome back to Mama Says. Thank you so much for coming back. If you saw my first video, that was my first trimester must-haves. I am now into my third trimester and ready to share with you the must-haves that I needed for that second trimester. I will say, second trimester, way better than the first. My first trimester, if you saw that other video, was way awful. It was horrible. But the second trimester, I got my energy back. The only thing that I really had to deal with was back pain. But other than that, I felt pretty good through the second trimester. The back pain, my doctor said, was caused from the baby hitting my sciatic nerve. Still have it. I'm still dealing with it now into the third trimester. It's not as bad as it was in the beginning to middle of second trimester. So this video will be a little bit shorter. I don't have as many things that I needed. It's just a few little things that helped me out. But I'm sure by the time I finish the third trimester, I'll have a much longer video because baby is definitely getting bigger. So the first thing that was completely necessary, a pregnancy pillow. If you haven't invested in one of those already and you're in your second trimester, definitely get it. I actually got mine halfway through the first trimester because I just wasn't comfortable, but I've needed it for sure in the second trimester. You're not supposed to lay on your back or your right side, you're just mainly supposed to lay on your left side as you're pregnant, just because the weight of the baby can kind of compress certain veins, and by laying on your left side, it allows everything to flow smoothly how it's supposed to. So the pregnancy pillow, there's different shapes of it. The one that I have is a U-shaped pregnancy pillow, so it's just one giant U. And that allows me to have some support on my back and then support on my front. Now I did get another little thin like white pillow, and I'll try and find something like that for you. My husband found it at a bargain store, and it's actually worked perfectly because it gave me a little more support under my back. The next thing that was really helpful, and I only found this towards the end of my second trimester, was a prenatal yoga class. So like I said, I have a very sore back. The doctor said that as the uterus grows, it can push on the sciatic nerve, which will cause that sciatic pain. Now there's not much you can do for it because of where it's pressing. So there's stretches and stuff that you can do, but I went and took a prenatal yoga class with a friend, and it was great. I haven't gone back yet just because it's the holidays and I haven't had time, but I was able to kind of take some of the moves and stuff that they did in the yoga class, and it helped my back so much. I got out of that class and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel way better. They also talk about like different positions that can help you with labor and stuff, so I would definitely recommend, if you haven't tried one of those, to definitely go and try a prenatal yoga class. The third thing that's been really helpful in the second trimester has just been maternity clothes. In the first trimester, I mentioned that I had already purchased some, and I was already wearing them in the first trimester because I was so bloated, but now in the second trimester, you definitely need them. Clothes just don't fit how they would. If you have high-waisted leggings, you can get away with non-maternity, but if there's anything that's not high-waisted, not high-rise, then you're gonna need those maternity pants to go over your belly. Some people's bellies grow more than others, but I definitely needed it. Some of the best ones that I found were from Amazon. I have some maternity clothes from other companies, and they just weren't as good. They were a little bit see-through for the leggings, and when you're pregnant, you don't want to have to focus on keeping your butt covered. You want to be able to just be comfortable and wear what you're wearing. So the ones that I found on Amazon were great, and I'll link them below. I've been wearing maternity shirts nonstop, and it's been great. They're nice and comfy, and some of them are actually pretty cute. I was never a fan of like the ruched sides, but when you're pregnant, you need them. Another thing that I would recommend getting if you're anything like me is some like comfy night shirts or nightgowns. I did not want to wear anything, well, I still don't want to wear anything on my lower half while I'm sleeping. For some reason, anything touching my lower half or kind of digging into me as I'm sleeping is so uncomfortable. So a comfortable nightshirt or a comfortable nightgown is definitely a recommendation. I've had a lot of oversized shirts, so I've kind of been sleeping in those, but I have found some really nice, comfortable nightgowns that I've been thinking about purchasing, but haven't. So that's not a must-have that I've purchased, but it's a possibility coming into the third trimester. So, like I said, this video is not going to be as long because I don't have as much. The first trimester I needed so much because I was just feeling so miserable. But this trimester, it kind of, it eased up, it went away, and I got my energy back, and the only thing I've been dealing with is some back pain. I'm sure all that'll change as I go into the third trimester, but we'll see. So I am currently 28 weeks and 3 days? Yeah, 28 weeks and 3 days right now, so we're getting close to 30 weeks here. It's getting a little harder to breathe if you notice a little bit of winded speech here. But I will be back with more videos. I plan on doing some more fun ones on here. By the time I have the baby, I will come back with my third trimester must-haves, which I'm sure will be a lot more than the second trimester one was. As with the first trimester video, everything will be linked in the bottom, and if you want to have more mom content, more of my pregnancy journey, please click subscribe and join me here. I have way more videos coming up. I plan to be a little more present on this channel than I have been, and I really hope you all join me. Like I said, like and subscribe to see more.